Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. When two love the same love, one love has to lose, and it's you who she longs for, it's you she will choose. Adios, compadre, what must be, must be. Remember to name one muchacho for me. I ride to the Rio, where my life I will spend. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. Adios, compadre, let us shed no tears. May all your mañanas bring joy through the years. Away from these memories, my life I must spend. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken, and he doesn't really care. It keeps changing fast, and it don't last for long. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. He climbed Cathedral Mountains. He saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once, and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept the memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forests and the streams, seeking grace in every step he takes. His sight is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, now his life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows some fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. While they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poorer man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared neath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all. And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. My life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other, Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another,
I can't live without you if the love was gone. Everything means nothing if you got no one, and you just walk in the night, just slowly losing sight of the real thing. But that
won't happen to us, 'cause we got no doubt. Too deep in love and we got no way out. And the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing.
will you come? Baby,
told him to just fade away. His time had passed, all his kind would die. But he remembers when Hank played the opera, high as a kite, while Patsy crying was not walking after midnight. He saw the doors being passed from Lefty to Merle. Now they're so-called successors, but it's hard to find a hero in this world. Now there ain't no country music for old men. All the good ones have died and just packed it in. Now there's posers and losers and would-be outlaws who only know how to pretend. But there ain't no country music for old men. But he was sitting on a bar stool the first time he heard Jolene, sung by the prettiest angel he'd ever seen. Back when Nashville was swinging and making the deals, and old Buck was out strolling the streets of Bakersfield. Now there ain't no country music for old men. All the good ones have died and just packed it in. Now there's posters and losers and would-be outlaws who only know how to pretend. But there ain't no country music for old men. The Red Conway, Jones and Tammy Wynette, songs about Christmas and passion and whiskey, that's as good as it's ever gonna get. They call it nostalgia with a permanent case of the blues. He just walks around wondering who's gonna fill their shoes. Looking back on the great ones we lost, he says, why so soon? He said, an ocean of tears on the graves of Johnny and June. Now there ain't no country music for old men. All of the good ones have died and just packed it in. Now there's posters and losers and would-be outlaws who only know how to pretend. But there ain't no country music for old men. Now there ain't no country music for old men. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you. Give the man a nice hand. Come back and see us. Thank you. How y'all doing? You doing all right? We're going to do a song they made a movie of. Maybe you might recognize this one. Coward of the County.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. They won't think you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone. Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms, didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky. There were 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. So he reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As the tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now they won't think you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the barroom. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, oh, Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling, all bottled up inside him. Wasn't holding nothing back, he let them have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised you, Dad, not to do the things that you've done. I walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Thank you very much.
While she lay sleeping,
Oh, that's so good.
stay out late at night, play my song. Sometimes all the night can be so long. And it's good when it's finally makes it home. All alone, while she lays dreaming, I try to get undressed without the lights. Sing again. And quietly she says, how was your night? And I come to her and say it was all right, and I hold her tight. And she believes in me. Yeah, I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, so I go on trying faithfully. Who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I can find a way, find a way. While she lays waiting, I stumble to the kitchen for a bite. Then I see my old guitar in the night, just waiting for me like a secret friend. And there's no end. Well, she's there laying, crying, and fumble with a melody or two. And I'm torn between the things I'd like to do. She says to wake her up when I'm through. God, I loved you true. And she believes in me. Oh yeah, I'll never know just what she sees in me. Sing it, kid, sing it. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I go on trying faithfully. Who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I can find a way. While she lays, while she waits.
Says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. Got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive. Country boys can survive. Country folk can survive. I could plow a field all day long, catch catfish from dusk till dawn, and go noodling to them. Make our own whiskey, grow our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Yeah, we can skin a buck, run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Had a good friend in New York City, never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. Grandpa taught me how to live off the land. Here's taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway night. I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. Hell, I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eye and shoot him with my old 45, 'cause country boys can survive. Country folks can survive. Hey, you can't stop us out, you can't make us run. With them old boys raised on shotgun. Yeah, we say grace, we say man. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. North California and South Alabama, little bitty towns all around this land. Son, we can skin a buck, run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country boy can survive.
Are you ready, Loretta?
I think so.
Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love and it's a Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Shady alligator only waiting nearby. Sooner or later, what do you know I'm gonna try? As she waves from the bank, don't you know I know it's a goodbye fishing line to see you while I go. With the Louisiana woman waiting on the other side, a Mississippi River don't look so wide. Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love and it's a Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart. Well, I thought I'd been left, but I never had till I was wrapped in the arms of a Mississippi man. When he holds me close, it feels almost like another hurricane just ripped the coast. If he can't come to me, I'm gonna go to him. That Mississippi River look's going to swim.
Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love and it's a Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Well, the Mississippi River, Lord, it's 1 mile wide, and I'm gonna get me to the other side.
Mississippi man, I'm losing my mind. Gotta have your lover one more time.
I'm gonna jump in the river, and here I go. Too bad you swim too slow. Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Yeah!
You keep saying you've got something for me. ought to be a changing. And what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. Well, these boots are made for walking, 'cause that's just what they'll do. Come on, everyone. One of these days, these boots. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burnt. Ha! Well, I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows, you ain't had time to learn. Well, these boots are made for walking, so that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk. Are you ready, boots? Let's start walking. Not cool. That's life. That's what you get. You better not bet that it's always coming up roses. Life, give it a chance. Get up and dance and romance. Get up.
Is it too much to ask? I want a comfortable bed that won't hurt my back, food to fill me up, and warm clothes and all that stuff. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you. Is it much to demand? I want a full house and a rock and roll band, pins that won't run out of ink, and cool, quiet, and time to think. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you. Do I want too much? Am I going overboard to want that touch? I shout it out to the night, give me what I deserve, 'cause it's my right. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you. Passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you. Thank you.
I found my way from LA back to Knoxville. I found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I've had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. but tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I waved a diesel down outside a cafe. He said that he was going as far as Gatlinburg. I climbed up in the cab all wet and cold and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. I've got to find her. Can you make these big wheels burn? Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I can't blame her for letting go. A woman needs someone warm to hold. I feel the rain running down my face. I find her no matter what it takes. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. Smoky Mountain rain. Searching, I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain.
I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. Then Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama watched and combed and curled my hair. She painted my eyes and lips. And then I stepped into a satin dancing dress. I had a split from the side clean up to my hips. It was red velvet trim and it fit me good. And standing back from the looking glass there stood a woman where a half-grown kid stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama had a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes when she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your paws runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched the roads crawl across the toe of my high shoe. somebody else that was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do? She said, just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy. They'll be nice to you. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't now, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna put you uptown. Well, that was the last time I saw my ma, and I'd left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn, and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I could see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash. Fancy was my name, and she said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. But long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets, 1 week later I was born as tea in a 5-room hotel suite. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat, and then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat. And I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad. Criticize my mama for turning me out, no matter how little we had. Oh, but though ain't I had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years. I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ear. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't now, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna move you uptown. And I guess she did.
Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you. And suppose I said I wanna come back home. And suppose I cried and said I think I finally learned my lesson. And I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told you that I realized you're all I ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me too? And would we cry together? Or would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again.
If I got down on my knees and told you I was yours forever, would you get down on yours too and take my hand? Would we get that old time feeling would we laugh and talk for hours the way we did when our love first began?
Would you tell me that you've missed me too, and that you've been so lonely, and you've waited for the day that I return,
And we
live in love forever, and that I'm your one and only?
Or would you say the tables finally turned?
Would you say I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you. I told you so, but you had to go.
Now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two.
While she lay sleeping, I stay out late at night and play my song. And sometimes all the nights can seem so long, and it's good when I finally make it home, all alone while she lays dreaming. I try to get undressed without the lights. Then quietly she said, "How was your night?" And I come to her and said, "It was all right." And I hold her tight. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I'll go on trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I can find a way. While she lays waiting, I stumble to the kitchen for a bite, and I see my old guitar in the night, just waiting for me like a secret friend. And there's no wind while she lays crying. I fumble with a melody or two, and I'm torn between the things that I should do. She says to wake her up when I am through. God, her love is true. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I'll go on trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night,
if my song is right, I can find a way. While she lays, while she waits for me.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.